Take flight, we gather together, chasing the night. With every flow, we aim for the bull. Scottish lads, wisdom making our hearts full. So grab your darts, let's find our love.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Scottish Lad Darts channel. And in today's video I'm going to be reviewing a set of darts from the Unicorn 2025 launch. And it is the Ice Cold Darren Beveridge darts in 26g, the only weight they're available in at current time. So it's a torpedo style dart, very much it's a front weighted style. Rear grip is sensational. Front grip, there is a little bit, and then in the middle, unfortunately, there is a bit of a dreaded smooth section. But all in all, pretty nifty dart. I mean, I like how they feel in the hand. They fly not too badly. They come supplied with the Unicorn volute point, which does stick in the board very, very well. It is not very often you will see a bounce out or a fallout with the volute points. And they retail for $59.95, which for a pro player dart is actually not too bad. There is a picture on the screen, you can see the dart itself. Not a bad looking dart for 60 quid. But the only downside, I suppose, is they only become available in that one weight of 26g. They're 52.6mm long and 7.3mm wide at the widest point. But we'll get into that when I show you the close-up, when I get into the showing you the grip, etc. But all in all, Unicorn have brought out a nice wee dart here for Darren. So what we're going to do now, folks, is we're going to put them in the box. We'll take a wee look at them. Get as close up as I can with the current camera quality I have. I'm working on it. There will be a new camera very, very soon. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's crack on with the review. Right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We're in the close-up section for the Unicorn Ice Cold Darren Beveridge. As you can see, these are the part of the Unicorn 2025 launch, and it is the Contender range of darts. So, obviously these have been brought out for Darren. We've got a nice long tapered nose here, into the silver volute point. Now, a lot of people actually dislike these points because apparently they rip the board apart. I haven't had that issue with them. We've got some blue painted rings. And we've got a wee bit of a twin ring up here with a micro grip on each side at the front. So if you're a front gripper and you grip exactly where that pit is, might suit you to the ground. A beauty of DSS where the Unicorn logo is on the dart itself. We'll get into that when I show you them close up. Then at the back end we have a twin ring grip with some lateral cuts. So all in all, level 3 grip on a scale of 1 to 5 I'm going to say, but we'll go through that a bit more when we get to the throne section. A set of Unicorn gripper 4 stems and the Darren Beveridge Ice Cold Unicorn flights in a ultra fly style. Now they're only available in 26g, so they're very much like Nathan Aspinall's darts, like the Generation 1 for example. So they're 90% tungsten, and I'm going to get you a close-up look to the dart itself just now. As you can see there, get him at the white there now. We've got the grip at the front, like I said. We've got a front gripper. Definitely level 3 grip on scale 1 to 5. We do have the Unicorn logo on the smooth section. And then that rear grip at the back is a level 3.5 on a scale 1 to 5. But all in all, I'm going to give it a total grip rating of 3 on a scale 1 to 5. And that's simply because of the smooth sections on the dart itself, unfortunately. But I can see why a lot of the brands are putting smooth sections just so they can add their branding and stuff like that. So let's run these through the dimensions. So the barrel length from here, where the point meets the barrel, to here, where the stem meets the barrel, is 52.6mm. So length is not too bad, not too shabby. And the width at the widest point, considering this is a tapered style, so from round about this section here is the widest point, it's 7.30mm. So as you can imagine, quite a chunky dart at the front, but this is a torpedo shape dart. It's not a straight barrel dart, so to speak, so it is slightly front weighted. And as I said with the grip, it is just a micro ring grip in these sections, a standard ring, and then we've got some blue painted rings. You can take the blue out if you so desire, it will add a touch extra grip, but the main priority on this dart for grip, in my opinion, is here at the rear, and it's a adequate level 3.5 at the back. But I've run you through all the necessary information. They will set you back $59.95, which again for a pro player dart isn't actually too bad if you think about it. But I've run you through the dimensions. I've given you a quick close-up look at the dart. Let's get them over to the board. We'll have a wee throw with them like we usually do, and we'll see how I got on with them. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the Darren Beverages here. I'm just going to use the stock setup. Let's see how we got on. That's how we usually start, so we'll keep going. That rear grip was obviously not too bad. Where I'm on it, I'm slightly in the middle now, but I can still feel the rear half, so I'm going to stick with what I said about the rear grip, rear level 3.5. Let's do some checkouts. So we'll go with 65, we'll always start with 65. Just pulled it. That's because of where I've got the camera situated, it's a bit harder to go for that side of the board. Right, 79. 75. Close, but no cigar. Go down to the 19s. Aye, these are brilliant for rear grippers. Middle grippers with a smooth section. You've got a decent bit of grip there. It's not a lot, but it is still quite decent. Oh, there's a flight off. Right, let's try and get free into the bill. One into the 25 there, which isn't too shabby. Now, front grippers, you do have that one little bit of grip at the front, which is quite adequate. Now, I'm not a front gripper by any means, but the front grip is still an adequate level 3. So all in all, as I said, I'll give the grip level 3. Let's keep going. Go for 20s again. Now, the stem actually feels nice for these. It balances them out a little bit. Obviously, these being slightly front weighted does help with that. And it's a very similar dart to what, let's just say, Nathan Aspinall uses. So what we'll do now, folks, is we're going to try for the big fish. Let's go with a little fish, perhaps. Bill. 65. Unfortunately, no big fish or little fish, but we get half a little fish, so 65. What we're going to do now, folks, is I'm going to give you my in-depth opinion in the wrap-up. So what we're going to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly that. We're going to go get wrapped up. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was my review of the ice cold Darren Beveridge darts from Unicorn from the 2025 launch. Very Nathan Aspinall-esque dart, so to speak, with the rear grip being the main body of the dart itself. There is a bit of grip at the front, so for front grippers. So all in all, I'd definitely say the rear grip is the grippiest part of the dart. So aimed for rear grippers, essentially. Middle grippers, you do have a bit of a DSS, dreaded smooth section, to contend with, unfortunately. But that's just darts. I mean, most of the darts that come out these days do have a bit of smooth section, so the brands can add the logo, or the branding, so to speak. Front grip, there is a bit there. I'm going to say it's a level 3 grip. The rear grip's level 3.5, and scale 1 to 5. So all in all, I'm going to give it a 3 grip. And it's simply because the smooth section, if you are a middle gripper, you're not getting the entirety of either side of the grip. But for $59.95 from all major retailers, pretty decent price for a pro player dart. Not as good as some, but it's still a very good price point. Let me know your thoughts on the ice cold Darren Beveridge in the comment section down below. 52.6mm long. It might be a wee bit touch too long for some people. And at 7.3mm wide, they might be a wee bit too wide for people, especially at the front section where the widest part is. So, as I say, very Aspinall-esque dart. I'm going to set a rear gripper, and personally I really enjoyed that feel of the rear grip. Normally I've changed my grip entirely, I'm now a middle gripper, so the smooth section did throw me off a little bit. So I did use my usual grip, my old grip, so to speak, for that, the review. and I did feel that the grip at the rear was substantial in comparison to the front and middle grip. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let me see your thoughts on the ice cold Darren Beveridge contenders. Let me know your thoughts on the Contender range and the Unicorn 25 launch in a whole. Thanks everybody for taking time to watch the video. Stay safe out there, and of course, keep on darting.
It's our passion, keep on dancing.